In this video, we're going to look at a little introduction to radicals. So radicals mean square roots, cube roots, fourth roots, things like that. So remember the definition of a square root. We have square root of a is equal to b if b squared is equal to a. Okay, so if a is the same as b times b, the square root would be b. We could have a cube root. Let's say the cube root of c is equal to d if d cubed is equal to c, and so on. We could have the fourth root of g is equal to f if f to the fourth is equal to g, and so on. Okay, so for square roots, you're looking for 2 factors. For cube roots, you're looking for 3 factors. And for fourth roots, you're looking for 4 factors, and so on. So if we want to do the square root, let's say we want to do the square root of 25, okay, what times what is equal to 25? Well, you could either write this as 5 squared. Okay, 5 squared is the same as 25. Square root of 5 squared would be 5. Okay, the square root does the opposite of the square. Or you could write it as 5 times 5. We need 2 identical factors, and that's equal to 5. For cube root, we need 3 identical factors. So let's say we've got the cube root of 8. So I can write 8 as 2 to the third. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. The cube root and the cube, okay, they do the opposite, so the answer is 2. Or you can look at this as cube root of 2 times 2 times 2. I need 3 identical factors, and I get 2. Okay, let's do 1/4 root. Let's say we've got the fourth root of 81. Okay, 81 is 9 times 9, and 9 is the same as 3 times 3. So we've got 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, that's 4 identical. Oops. That's 4 identical factors. I got a little excited with my 3's here. Change that back to a 4. Okay, so the fourth root of 81, our identical factors are 3. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. For square roots, cube roots, fourth roots, fifth roots, you'd need 5, sixth roots, you'd need 6, and so on. But most of the time, we're going to see square roots and cube roots. Okay, let's look at some other ones. Okay, to start with, we're going to talk about square roots under the real numbers. So if we have the square root of -4, let's say, we can't do this under the real numbers because there are no 2 numbers that we can multiply that would be -4. So I could do -2 times +2, but they don't match. Okay, I could do +2 times -2, +2 times +2 would be positive, negative times negative would be positive. So if we've got a square root of a negative, there's no real solution. Okay, so for right now, we can't do anything with that. Let's say we have square root of 36. Okay, 36 is 6 times 6. So the square root of that is going to be 6. If we have negative square root of 100, okay, now order of operations, this is on the outside. We do the square root first. I can take square root of 100, that's 10. 10 times 10 is 100. And this negative right here is on the outside of that. So I've got -10. Okay, so it makes a big difference whether it's on the inside or the outside. All right, now for cube roots, okay, let's say we want to do cube root of -1. Okay, for cube roots, we can have negatives because I can do negative times negative times negative. That comes out negative, and they all match. Okay, so an odd number of negatives can come out negative, so we can have a negative under a cube root. So that's going to be equal to -1. So if I want to do the cube root of -8, we know the cube root of 8 is 2. We did that over here. And the negative is going to be -2 times -2 times -2. So it's going to come out to be -2.